Well, here's the transmission out of the 1982 Ford Granada. This is a C5 transmission, precursor to the AOD. They didn't use it for too long, but I'm going to go ahead and attempt to fix it, rebuild it, and as I go through I'll show you basically what I'm doing. First thing I'm going to do is take out that front pump there by taking out those 7 bolts and then sliding it out. Well, I figured before I got too far into this, I'd get a few things out of the way. One, I am not an expert on automatic transmissions. And a few things about what you should do when you're rebuilding one. First off is you should clean it real good. I've kind of cleaned it. I got most of the big chunks of crap off, but I don't have a pressure washer or anything, and I'm not going to sit here and clean it off perfectly. Second thing, or third thing I should say, is I believe this transmission has been rebuilt once before. The reason I say that is I found a valve body bolt in the oil pan when I took it off, and these 7 bolts I took off were all tightened differently. Some are real hard to get out, others just came out almost by hand. So that tells me it's been rebuilt. So I may have a combination of good parts and not so good parts in here, but we'll find out when I get it all taken apart. So now I've got that off. I've got them bolts out, so I can pull that off now. Well, I've got those 7 bolts out and the bell housing came off. Turns out it's a little different than the AOD I took apart. What I've got to do is basically take the guts out of it first and then push this pump out. So the first thing I'll do is take that intermediate servo out, and then the other side there's a locking screw in there for the intermediate servo. I'll take that out, and then I can go ahead and take the extension housing off. Then I'll be taking out this servo, which is a low reverse servo, along with the lock nut right here and the screw. I'll take those out, and I can roll it over and take some more out. Well, I've gone ahead and taken the intermediate servo out, and of course I got a bunch of nasty training fluid, and I don't know if you can see that in there, but this is just sludge. This is real bad nasty shit. Yeah. Basically what we have here is the servo. It's a 2-piece deal with sealing rings right there, and a little spring, and this deal actually applies the band, actually touches the band and closes it. And over here on the other side, I've gone ahead and I've pulled out the pin. You adjust this so that the band clamps. If you got it too far out, it won't clamp tight enough. If you got it too far in, it'll clamp all the time. So you got to get these adjusted right, and they sometimes need adjustment, you know, as the transmission ages, and if you don't do that, you'll burn it up pretty quick. Well, there goes my camera batteries. Alright, now that I got some new batteries in my camera, I'm going to go ahead and take off this extension housing. You can see there's, how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bolts, I believe, holding this extension housing on. I'll go ahead and get that off and show you what it looks like. Alright, I've got the extension housing off. Now that I've done that, I can take the governor off. I can take the vacuum modulator off, and behind that there's a little throttle deal that I got to take off. I'll show it to you when I get it out. Well, I've taken the governor off, just 4 bolts, and then it slides off this shaft here. I've also got the vacuum modulator off. Once you get this bolt on the extension housing off and this little bracket off, this part just pulls out. Still filthy. But anyway, now I gotta reach in there with a little magnet, see if I can't pull that throttle valve out. Boom, and there it is. That's pretty much what they look like. They all the valves in the transmission look something like this, and they control where the fluid goes. Well, now I can go ahead and take the low reverse servo out and the adjustment screw there. Hopefully it won't be as nasty as that one, but my guess is it will be. Well, I got the low reverse servo out. Not as nasty as the other one was, but still not the greatest. It's a little different style as well. And I've also taken off the Prindle switch here. It's sitting right there. All this is going to have to get cleaned again, but now I'm ready to roll this over and take off the pan and take off the valve body. I'll probably clean up some of this crap before I roll it over though. Well, now I've got the pan off and I've got it laying on its side. As you can see, the filter's got a bunch of crap in it, but I think I found where my bolt came out of. So now I can take this off and pull the valve body. I got the valve body out here. It's kind of unique to this transmission because it's got two parts to it. It's got an upper part and a lower part, but they both come out at the same time. What you got to do is loosen up these big screws, or big bolts. You'll see that they have different size heads on them, so the only ones you need to loosen are the ones with the big heads. Now, this one I found in the pan, and this one was already loose, so that tells me that it's been rebuilt and they didn't do a very good job. But I've got the valve body out, and you can see there's the guts of the transmission. You get the low reverse band and the intermediate band, the shell there. So now I can start to take it apart. Alright, next up I got to take out are these struts. There's one on each corner, two for each band. I got to take them out. I always thought it was neat looking at that, how that one-way clutch works, but anyway, these things just kind of pop out like that. Nothing really to them, just big chunks of metal. And pull them suckers out. Now to get the front pump out, what you do is you put a pry bar right in about there, and you just pry it out like that. It may take a little bit of force, but once you've got it out, you should just be able to pull it right out. Now it's going to be heavy, so I'm going to have to use two hands, so I'll have to turn off the camera, but that's how it's done.